Well, I just had a very nice time playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which is a game that is perfect for which I have no notes. And let's continue with another game that's perfect for which I also have no notes. We got like an hour or two left, so. Last episode. Okay, so I guess it makes sense if you're supposed to play Shadow last. If you have 100% notes, is it not functionally the same as no notes? Yeah. Yeah, so let's say 10 out of 10 no notes is a different rating for me from 10 out of 10. I love that it's happening in this field. Sonic just fucking died. That was actually something out of the sound effect for that was kind of visceral. You want more of this? Tune in for Space Jam 2 tomorrow. Sure did.
Yes, Elise. Don't cry. No matter.
She's gonna cry at the power of resurrection's gonna come out of her. It's so hard to take that seriously as the first thing that happens when you load the final episode.
No.
Yeah, just credits. Exactly. There's a similar scene in Space Jam 2 that would be amazing if it just cut to black and played sad music.
Finally.
It redeems the whole movie if they did that.
At long last, I'll be able to join with you. Here, bless. Sonic
the Hedgehog died for our sins. There's actually a shocking amount of Christian Sonic content on the internet. I originally had it primarily as my thumbnails for these videos. I'm like, oh, that's there's already enough. I already make enough gauche comments in this playthrough. Leave that out. If you want to see pictures of Sonic on the cross or Shadow on the cross, you can. It's very easy to find. The internet will deliver. Meanwhile, are his ring bracelets supposed to be like genie things that hold back his power or something? Seems like so totally over the top compared to the game up to this point. Because like they said that there was an apocalypse, you don't really feel it at all.
What is this? Where are we? What's going on?
Is this because of that light?
The Chaos Emerald has disappeared.
Silver?
What are you doing here?
Oh god,
This
we have
is
to play as
so
all of them?
confusing. It's all because of Solaris.
It seems we were all caught by the spatial distortion.
What? Some maximum JRPG shit.
Due to Mephilus's manipulation.
Sonic?
It's fucking dead, bro. I would love if they just killed him in this game.
You don't think?
Don't bring him back. Yeah, right. I feel like, is there a TV Tropes article on really fucking funny, inappropriate characters dying, like Goofy dying in Kingdom Hearts 2? Spoilers.
So consumed with despair that she'd cry.
So that's why you wanted me to kill Sonic before.
I think basically every instance where a character hilariously dies
Solaris!
should just cut to credits instantly.
Will consume all existing
Imagine if Kingdom Hearts 2 died with
time
Goofy
itself
fucking
will
dead.
collapse and disappear into nothingness.
The instability of time caused this time-space rift.
It won't remain for much longer.
We've no time to waste. We've got to defeat it now.
No, it is a transcendent life form that exists in the past, present, and future.
It's weird that Robotnik's here,
Defeating
but
it here, now, would do nothing.
he's frightening. He looks kind of cartoony and kind of photorealistic
No,
at the same
I
time.
won't give up. There has to be a way. If you say it exists in the past, present, and future,
I actually think the
I'll
Hedgehog
destroy them
characters
all
have
at
aged
once.
decently well. For everything that's wrong with this game, they look fine.
It might have been possible if he was still alive.
He's fucking dead, bro. Checked his pulse. Dude, the sound effect when he got speared was great. Like, the sound design in this game is terrible, but they really picked a, oh shit, Sonic's fucking dead noise.
What's the matter?
I feel Sonic's presence in the wind.
There's wind here?
I don't think he's dead yet. I'm sure of it. It's not too late.
Of course! Let's call him back with the power of the Chaos Emeralds.
Mostly dead. Mostly dead. Slightly alive.
Focus your thoughts on using its power to perform this miracle. You can do it, Princess.
I can?
You were the vessel that was used to seal Iblis. You should be able to use the gem's power to rescue Sonic's soul.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Solaris flung the Chaos Emeralds to the distant corners of
Oh,
this
fuck.
distorted world.
To collect them all in time, we'll have to split up.
That jump sound.
Too. Because it's for Sonic. So Elise, watch over him.
Yeah, it's pretty magical. So I have no save points in this. If I fail, I have to start the whole thing over. Just trying to understand the stakes here. Where did
Chaos Emerald soon.
Let's try to get done with Tails as soon as possible. Is this just straight up the Apocalypse level, but now it's purple? I'll be okay with this if they do the thing where, like, we get a purple version of all of the earlier stages, but... Well, that's not a great start.
Sonic! We have to find the Chaos Emerald soon!
So when you game over, you start back from the beginning of Tails? Not a great
If you
start.
touch this rock, you can slow the time-space rift just slightly. Use it wisely and collect the Chaos Emeralds before time-space
What?
is destroyed.
I'm not happy about that. That's not good. Does that just straight up kill you when it? Oh, jeez.
To find the Chaos Emerald soon! Sonic!
Oh, that kills you to do that. Okay, hold on. At least I don't think there's any interstitial loading screens here. There might be one. Nope, there are interstitial loading screens. Yeah, it's like falling, but horizontal. And they suck you in. There's like a gravity effect on them. Which level of hell is this game? Somewhere below where Satan is eating Judas's head.
Sonic! We
Oh
have to
yes, you
find
would
the
like to see the
Chaos Emerald
cutscene.
soon.
I think I have to go off this thing to make sure I'm lined up with it, because Tails' controls are terrible. What is the deal with this whole slowing time? Like, what is that actually doing in practice? Is there like a secret time limit where if I don't go through this fast enough that it's game over? Or is that what's causing the little permadeath balls to spawn? Where does the game want me to go from here? Seriously, I don't know. Up there. I should have gotten the one up first. Fuck. Okay, well now I know to do it when I have to try it again. At least I can do that again. Okay, we are going to do different versions of the earlier stages. I mean, all my rings go away there. Well,
System error. Our target party Chaos Emerald. I will be
This is the hell wall right over here, too, isn't it? I don't know if this door is gonna open. It does open. Okay, I'm about to check that. Fuck. God. Wow. I like touched the edge of the thing. He gains height sometimes, so I'm trying to get out.
Item acquired.
I thought it was dead for sure there. It's like that scene in, you know, the scene in The Matrix where Neo, like, stops the bullets and they're like, he's beginning to believe. Like, I've begun to accept that this game is broken and I'm just doing things to break it without even really realizing how anything works. He got soft locked. For no reason, I suspect that he doesn't decay indefinitely. Perfect level to be Knuckles, because I'm sure they forgot that he can glide and climb things. Oh, those things really can drag you, huh? It's amazing. They're dragging me good here. I think it's possible to get up there. That's okay.
No! The Chaos Emeralds! Where are they?
Why does that keep happening? Ugh. I'm already dead. Maybe I can escape it with the glide. Glide slightly faster.
No! The Chaos Emeralds! Where are they?
This level is just going to be all about finding out where the hell I'm supposed to go, because I have no idea. Probably this way? There it is. Okay, I gotta find a way to get up there then. That is not climbable for some reason. Let me in there. Oh, it's not the... that's like a coin. Okay, never mind. Okay, it can still get me somewhere new that would be helpful. No, don't do that! Well...
The Chaos Emeralds!
just gonna spend this whole level figuring out where Knuckles is supposed to go. But once he started doing that spin move, I was just already dead.
The Chaos Emeralds! Where are they?
Oh wait, I think there might be one of those bouncy lily pads. Which, when you're not using silver, are pretty bad. Oh, I think I found it. Okay, now I know. Just gonna try to learn as much information as I can. I'm gonna have to repeat these. It's okay. Kind of like the play as all the characters idea. That's neat.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
The return of the best character in the game. See, if I just barely touched the sand there, I was gonna... Neat ideas and executes them all poorly, yeah. It's a good summary. I'm about to die. That's what I thought.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
Can I gain more information before we game over here? Oh, I'm dead, alright. I thought so. That is such a, like, frustratingly tight window there. Sure, I get that extra life for Tails. Probably get some good free sell in on these loading screens. Now we're at the end. Just gotta do this last mission.
Sonic! We have to find the Chaos Emerald soon!
Yeah, right. Already taking too long. I might be in trouble already. We'll see. I'm so like, I have such bad non-clinical PTSD from Silver that I assumed I kept having to stand still as Tails temporarily to get his flight back. enemies like die immediately when you load in as this mech guy? This looks like you collect things. Something behind you seems to die instantly as soon as you load in.
Item acquired.
Well, shit. Because I was standing there, I'm already dead. Guess I managed to just luckily avoid that the first time.
Item acquired.
Alright, we know where to take Knuckles now, so we're not going to lose 6 lives here. Well, I could still lose 6 lives here, but at least I know where to go.
The Chaos Emeralds! Where are they?
It's a mercy that these stages are so short so far. It's hard to describe how those things drag you in, but it's really bad. Fuck. Camera's gonna get me killed here. I'm not gonna make it.
The Chaos Emeralds! Where are they?
Try going left instead, just to see if it's easier. That might be faster.
Sonic!
Okay, cool. I can do that. I can do Knuckles every time without losing anything. That's what I was hoping his level was going to be like the first time I loaded in, but I didn't know where to go, so. Could basically skip it like that Rouge the Bat level.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
Oh, I don't regenerate meter while I'm pressing the button down to activate one of those platforms. Good to know. This makes more sense. It's so mean. It's like almost exactly how much distance you have there. Silver's so slow. He's very bad at this. I'm like physically leaning into it here. have to make Silver's level the longest so far? Is that necessary? Good question. Shit. This is so bad, like, the camera's in the exact wrong place to see what you're doing here.
I'll never give up. Let's go.
Who'd have thunk? Well, that was an important lesson to learn for the next cycle. Good design. Shit. Oh, thank God. Feels really bad to, like, try to move past those. It's definitely like an event horizon, too. Big fan of the surprise quicksand at the very top of the level. Surprise quicksand. I gotta go up again, don't I? Yeah.
All right, Sonic, here I come.
Yeah, right? That's a new one. They haven't pulled that before. The most complicated memory game of all time. Just remember where all the jank is.
The Chaos Emeralds, where are they?
Cool. I don't know why. Okay, it's fine.
The Chaos Emeralds, where are they?
These platforms are placed in such a way that they're slightly not close enough to just be able to make it on your first pass, you know?
Not like this.
Um,
The Chaos Emeralds, where
Okay.
are they?
at least I died to damage. Guess this island, maybe? Whatever's the absolute furthest away, right? The beach, maybe? Watch it be on top of one of these pillars, wouldn't that be cruel? There's a life up here. That's nice. Tells me they anticipated the player would come here. Yeah, I also don't trust the draw distance. Agreed. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll try to remember that. There's a life here. And it's on the far beach. I like the implication is at the end of all those campaigns, you get like this cliffhanger ending with Shadow, right? And then you get another cliffhanger ending with Silver. But neither of those makes sense to lead directly into, and then Mephiles shows up and fucking kills Sonic, right? Like,
Sonic, I'm going to save
oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Worst double jump ever. At least we finally have her on the Searchlight stage. Shit, that was a mistake.
Oh no! Sonic, I'm going to save
That is a coin. Both of the black holes are also throwing boxes and shit at you. Amy is the worst character to be affected by these things. Just gonna keep turning the bloom up over here until I die from too much bloom. Until I'm literally blinded holding the controller. Oh no. I love how that's not in range to hit that thing. One up back here, maybe. For a second, I thought the floor was going to be sand in here somehow. A weirdly empty.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, right. Boy, my favorite mechanic. Can't fucking see. At least getting hit doesn't knock you off of the eagle immediately, right? That would be the Galaxy Brain game design choice. Why that worked all of a sudden. The eagle's gonna fly me directly to a black hole. That was my next guess, yeah. Lucky. Those things are hard to hit so that when you dash into them, it also puts you on the grind. It's totally physics-based. You can absolutely miss. Like right there, right? There's a one up there, but I'm not going to bother.
This is it. Sonic, here I come. Yes. Guess that was all right.
Save prompt. Thank God. Okay, cool. That wasn't too bad then. Pray to bring him back from the dead. Sonic descended into hell. On the third day, he rose again from the dead.
I wish to save this world. I wish to cleanse my father's sin, and I wish to talk to Sonic once again.
Oh, I thought I was going to have another level with Sonic.
You have given me so many things. Now it is my time to return the favor. I care not what happens to me, but please heed my voice. Sonic, come back. To me. To us.
This was the one thing I knew about this game. Oh, he's supersonic now. Sorry, the robot thing in the background. And Robotnik uncomfortably. But Robotnik's just like immediately pacified by this whole thing. Yeah, it's too bad. Didn't know there wasn't more content after this. Part Chocobo. Yeah, Supersonic, he looks weird in this. The rest of them all look fine for most of the game, I think, but... Oh, fake out spoiler, good. Excited to finally watch the what happened for this. My headcanon is that they had some kind of project that they scrapped.
Is the sign of a super-dimensional life form. Standard attacks won't work on him. He eats dimensions for lunch.
Eats dimensions.
But there should be something that's anchoring him in this dimension. That's probably the light shells that can be seen on his body.
Light shells?
If all of those are destroyed, he can be defeated.
Everyone, you need rings to stay in a super state, but maintaining this form consumes rings.
Make sure you don't run out of rings. If you run low, use the triangle button to switch to someone else.
Understood. Sonic has attack, so that's good.
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this. This is the end. Prepare to meet your doom.
So, okay, it looks like that worked. Is this the only way I can damage him right now? Am I reading that right? Oh, if I shoot too many of them at once, they crash into each other. Does it actually track their ring count separately?
Good luck, Sonic. Do you still have ring energy? Okay. Use the triangle button to switch with me.
This is kind of a cool idea for the finale. The three of them are like super, like, it's very jankily deployed as usual, but I don't hate this conceptually. Yeah, I think I can only damage him with silver. How does their ring regeneration work? It's like they're regenerating rings so long as you're not playing as them, basically. Yeah, that sucks when they like crash into each other while you're throwing them. Who doesn't love a physics-based hero? Me, I don't. I'm the one who doesn't love it.
Hey, do you still have ring energy? Good luck, use the triangle button to switch with K. It's all you, Shadow. Understood.
Yeah, every single one is, at best, 75% done, exactly.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, does he only take damage when he's not blocking like that? I'm confused. I might be reading this fight wrong. Maybe I need to like try to time launching them for them to hit him right as he brings his arm down or something.
Still have ring energy? Use the triangle button to switch with me. Okay. It's all you, Shadow.
Maybe.
Understood. Silver, it's your turn.
What is?
I'll take care of this.
Is this correct that Silver's the only one who can damage him and I have to switch off of him whenever he runs out of health or something?
Hey, do you still have ring energy? Use the triangle button to switch with. Good luck, Sonic. Okay.
Am I supposed to be able to get behind him? No, that's not it.
It's all you, Shadow.
Yep, I asked for a tip, thank you. There's a button I can press?
It's your turn.
What?
I'll take care of this. Good luck, Sonic. Okay.
Down, left, up, right, L1, R1. Oh, just R1? That seems like it's pretty important. Why would I think to try to press R1 here?
It's all you, Shadow. Understood.
If you can just tell me about that kind of thing in the future, thanks, though. surprised the meter doesn't just fill on its own. Like, there's no reason to not be holding R1 throughout this entire fight. Not damaging anymore, is it?
Silver, it's your turn.
I'll take care of this.
It's also not doing anything.
Good luck, Sonic.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
All right, it's my turn. Let's have some fun, Solaris.
Good luck, Sonic.
I need silver to suck that out now or something. No, I can still keep attacking it with Sonic. So what does silver even do in that fight? Yeah, I agree. I don't understand why it was allowing me to hit it earlier with silver.
Is it over?
No, it's not over yet.
That made me think that, okay, I have to use silver, so I have to swap off of them and just survive with the other two.
That easy.
Oh, really? There's like a phase change after silver's hits? Weird.
Is it impossible to defeat a super-dimensional being after all?
No, something's different. I can feel a large, powerful consciousness coming from Solaris.
A consciousness? That's it! That's his core! Even if we can't stop his core, we can stop his consciousness!
It's all you, Shadow! Isn't that the core?
Yeah, you think so, guys? I think that might be the core. Okay, so it's just arbitrary who gets to do damage.
I'll take care of this.
Music's kind of good.
The root of all our problems.
I like how we got the core in the previous phase, too. It wasn't like it's even new, right? I like this track.
Hey, do you still have ring energy? Use the triangle button to switch it.
I did, but it wasn't working.
Okay.
At least it started from this phase.
On the core, he will put up a field with the wings of light. Find the right timing to attack the core.
The moment he attacks is your chance. Solaris' core will be vulnerable. Evade his attack, then strike at the same time.
It seems like they put a lot of tutorials in only things that pop up after you die. Is that right? They can do more damage as Sonic here. It's completely confusing when he is and isn't vulnerable here.
Let's see how long you can keep up that big attitude. Are you okay? Use the triangle button to switch with me.
There we go. Sonic is the best for this because his attack comes out instantly. Everybody else has to travel and the projectiles will hit each other. Trying.
The root of all our problems. I will defeat you, Solaris.
This song actually rules. This is the best part of the whole game. This song is good, and that's it. It's so bad that, like, if you throw more than 3 of those, they hit each other while traveling and get exploded as a result.
Let's see how long you can keep up that big attitude. The present day, the here and now that you've stolen, time to take it back.
How abrupt that was. Especially with the, like, meat smack stock sound effect.
That was incredible.
Yeah. Glad that's in the theater room. Dude, I'm fine with, like, Robotnik changing sides at the end, but, like, there need to be a scene with that or something. Like, it's a normal scene to have, and it's even, I feel like, appropriate for Robotnik to do that at the end, but...
Did you destroy it?
No. That is the true Solaris.
Okay.
Look, Elise. This is Solaris, the flame of hope.
It's so beautiful.
Why was this such a dick monster?
When the flame has grown large enough, our world will change. Solaris will allow us to control time and move through history.
Is that the hat he normally wears when he's not in the lab?
Past mistakes and avoid bitter fate.
Will we be able to see Mama?
Yes, Elise. We'll both be able to see your mother once again.
That's kind of fucked up. Like, are they gonna die? They gonna bring back his dead wife? Either is dark. I guess the only solution that's not dark is if she's like in like a magical sleep or something and it's gonna awaken her.
This is where everything began. Who knew such a tiny flame could bring such devastation?
Shit's so weird.
If we put out this flame, Solaris will never exist.
I don't know, I feel like there's a common tone across most of human media that likely just comes from our, like, grieving process, right? But it's generally considered bad
But our encounter.
when someone has grown up with a dead parent or something, and then they try to do something to fix it.
We'll never meet.
Right? I've been trying to like search to think of a piece of media where a mom or a dad has been dead for a long time, and the objective is to resurrect them, and there's like zero unforeseen consequences of that, right?
To tell the truth.
Whether you resurrect them or you go back in time to get them, right? Like, there's always this you're meddling with nature kind of a message.
Elise, just smile.
Nice smile. Credits. I feel like with Dragon Ball, the resurrections are always like the style that you get in all media, which is reversing a thing that just happened, as opposed to fixing a thing that's been a problem for like years. You know what I mean? Like once it's part of the setting that her mom is dead, it's weird. If her mom got shot and then we did magic to bring her back in the story, that would be different. Now, Chrono Trigger's the same, like, oh, Kronos died like 10 minutes ago, we're going to bring him back. Goku died like 10 minutes ago, we're going to bring him back, right? It's not like a feature of the setting that Chrono was dead. There is no more setting, all bets are off, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true, Luca's mom. I feel like the Luca's mom sequence in that, you're supposed to fail it. I mean, it gives you an item for beating it, but it's sort of like how saving Sid in Final Fantasy VI. I don't think you're supposed to do it narratively.
I'm sure it's just the wind. Of course. But it felt so familiar somehow.
Yeah, Goku still dies as a result of the events of the story. Like, we're continuing to follow his death, and then we follow him into the afterlife, right? It's not like, you know, the story begins and Krillin's mom has always been dead his whole life, and then randomly we're going to try to bring her back. Luca's a better example. Yay! There you go. Goku never tried to bring back his grandpa. He could have, right? He could have used the Dragon Balls to bring him back. That's all I'm saying. It's weird, that's all. There's not a lot of fiction that's okay with that concept. Like, if you've already grieved for somebody and they didn't die as a consequence of the plot. Time travel undid everything, except the players still had to experience Sonic 06. Yeah, I think I've said everything I'm going to say about this game. It's a shit show. I think the best baffling game we played on stream so far, is in like the highest entertainment per second and least suffering per second, was probably Resident Evil 6. I think that maybe if this game didn't have the live system, if you had infinite lives, or if gaming over didn't do anything, it would be less bad. But that adds a layer of frustration on top of everything, that when something janky happens, that might cause you to lose time, and that sucks. But even then, RE6 was still broadly playable while being shockingly bad and making you question its decision all the time, right? So this game is bad in just about every possible way, and I think that's probably what's special about it, that they fucked everything up. Yeah, I'm really glad I skipped that pool section. That looks like that would have been a nightmare. I'm so glad we played this. Like, I said this before, but it's interesting to me that every shit show baffling nightmare game is baffling in a completely different way. Like, it has like its own fingerprints. Maybe one day we'll play a game that they made the exact same mistake here, but here I think the mistake is that they released the game. I feel certain that there are dozens or hundreds of games that were as bad as Sonic 06 at one point, and then they just got canceled, right? Maybe they weren't this far along. But a lot of it does remind me of those projects I was talking about when I worked at Chase, where the suits would say, you gotta launch, right? And we'd be like, yeah, but if we launch, the application's not gonna do anything. Because you're asking us to remove the core functionality of it. But we don't care, launch. Yeah, right. The real mistake was releasing it. If they had just not released it, exactly. And I was talking with some other folks about Space Jam 2 and saying that, like, how did I put it? Because I think it applies here too. Okay, so like, if Who Framed Roger Rabbit, it has like multiple IPs in it. It has like Bugs Bunny and Betty Boop and Mickey Mouse in it. And like the new Chip and Dale movie has a whole bunch of IPs. And Ready Player One has a bunch of IPs. Space Jam 2 is like the chaotic mutant final form of IP flexing. Every other movie that's leveraging other IPs can only asymptotically approach but never reach the dumpster fire masterpiece that is Space Jam 2, which we're going to watch tomorrow in Discord. But I would use that same way of phrasing Sonic 06. Like, Sonic 06 is the ultimate development dumpster fire. I think other games can only asymptotically approach but never reach it. Like, they could be 99% of this bad, but I think that because this game already came out, I would hope other devs would never repeat this mistake and release something this terrible. Like, Devil May Cry 2 was really bad. Devil May Cry 2 wasn't interesting bad, it was boring bad, but it was bad throughout the whole thing, and it had lots of bizarre sequences like this one, but nothing that was, like, interesting. It usually wasn't very funny, just annoying and empty. I can hear that, Spiky. I didn't play 1.0, but I've watched a lot of content about what it used to be like, and it sounds like it was just a broken, buggy, nonsense mess. That's like, how did they think that this was okay? You know what I mean? The original version of Resident Evil 2 is far along before they redid a lot of it for quality reasons. And I agree with Spiky that the breadth of what this game does wrong is impressive. Like, this has to only happen once in a generation, right? That you don't have any leadership, and every team is working in isolation, and every team is gutted and doesn't have enough time to finish whatever they're working on. Yeah, I've seen that no-clip documentary. It's very good. Right. Maybe that's what's special and feels special about this, that this is feature complete, but every feature is bad. Like, instead of just cutting shit, instead of just saying, you know what, Amy feels bad, and her hammer is terrible, and the invisibility move is dumb, let's just remove her from the game, they just, like, half-assed her, and they half-assed everything. Maybe that's a good way to put it, that it's like a quantity thing, that instead of cutting out 70% of the game and having a 30% of the game that was still mediocre but playable, they kept every feature on the requirements list and just half-assed all of them. As long as it wasn't crashing the game seemed to be their requirements. Right, because like, even if they just cut Silver, if Silver wasn't a playable character, but he appeared in the plot and you ran into him a couple times, right? If Silver's not a character, you don't need any of those crates, literally any of the crates. And the crates are a huge contributor to the performance problems because they're always being affected by physics. If an errant rocket hits them, they blow up and cause everything around them to respond, right? No triage is a good way to put it. And see, that's where I feel like that's where like a competent director would step in and be like, okay, you know, this idea we have for Silver is a cool one that he uses, like the gravity gun from Half-Life 2, but it's causing all of these downstream problems. Just cut that campaign. Like, find a way to redirect some of his story, give some off-screen cutscenes to him during the other 2 campaigns. That's always interesting when that happens. Like, I've made that comment about Final Fantasy XIV. I think Final Fantasy XIV is a good game, but the way the story is told is still boggling to me. And I'm probably not going to play it again because whenever I play it, I feel like I have to talk about that, and it makes people really upset, and I feel bad. But, like, I have to understand that all of my complaints about Final Fantasy XIV, that is after they've already done an editing pass. So there was some prior version that was even worse, you know? Oh, that was Sonic 06. Oh, my controller died. Hold on 1 second. Glad that we actually completed it. This is definitely... I'm guessing this game has a very low completion rate against anyone who's attempted it. It's good to have it marked with the check mark. Thanks for joining us on this journey, everybody. It's been fun.